If you hear me say Meredith, which I have a habit of doing, you'll know what I mean. They actually have several nicknames, Mayor and Jerrit. Mine for them is Meredith. So let's begin. Meredith and Jerrit met on a mountain in Montana. They both worked at Whitefish Mountain Resort. In fact, Jerrit was Meredith's boss. Meredith worked as a front desk clerk, and Jerrit was in charge of guest services, which included Meredith. When I asked what that job was, Meredith said, Jerrit should shovel snow. While working together and getting to know each other, Meredith realized she really liked Jerrit, and she also knew he liked her too. Meredith, never being one to hold back, decided to bite the bullet. She asked Jerrit out. I believe it was on his birthday over a bottle of sake. This first date was the beginning of Meredith, or one of the other nicknames. They realized they had a lot in common. Meredith and Jerrit bonded over their love of travel, dogs, the outdoors, camping, and carefree lifestyle. In fact, they bought a 12-foot vintage camper they named Flounder. Living off the grid is something a lot of people do in Montana. We all thought that while they were living in Montana, they would live off the grid, but in a yurt. Yurts are all over Montana. They did not live in a yurt, lived in Flounder, but they did stay in a yurt in Florida, of all places. While living in Flounder, the camper, Meredith and Jerrit got to know each other really well. It was during this time that Meredith realized Jerrit had a love of Southern food. One of her favorite meals is baked ham and butter beans. Jerrit had never heard of butter beans, as it seems in the North they call them lima beans. So, with her mom's recipe, Meredith prepared her favorite Southern meal, which Jerrit loved. And since that meal, they've been calling themselves Ham and Butterbean, now shortened to just Bean, as the two of them go together just as well as ham and butterbeans. Jerrit joined the Navy in the beginning of 2021. This was the real test of their relationship, as they were apart for many months. Letter writing was their only means of communication. They only grew closer during this time. The first move from Montana was to Pensacola, Florida. Jerrit was already established at the base there. As soon as Meredith got to Pensacola, Jerrit was transferred to Jacksonville. Welcome to military life. It took some time for Meredith to get to Jacksonville, but when she arrived, she brought a new pet. Now, you think because of their love of dogs, like obsessive love of dogs, that she would have gotten a dog. But no, she got a cat. Now, they've never had a cat. They know nothing about cats. But they have now adopted a totally black cat named Artemis. I believe they've learned very quickly cats are nothing like dogs. They do love Artemis, but I do have no doubt a dog or several are in their future. We know they will have a wonderful future together, filled with lots of travel, pets, camping, and outdoor activities. We all look forward to hearing about the fun they will have. I wanted to share a poem by Wilfred A. Peterson titled, The Art of Marriage. The little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together, facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing the things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not expecting the husband to wear a halo or the wife to have the wings of an angel. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for the things of the Spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, the dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. Let's proceed with the ceremony. Paige. Meredith, do you promise to engage as an equal partner in every aspect of the life you're creating together, to share joys, sorrows, victories, and the hard work that building a life together requires? Do you promise to create a life of love, mutual respect, compassion, generosity, and patience toward each other for all the days of your lives? I do. Jerrit, do you promise to engage as an equal partner in every aspect of the life you're creating together, to share joys, sorrows, victories, and the hard work that building a life together requires? Do you promise to create a life of love, mutual respect, compassion, generosity, and patience toward each other for all the days of your lives?
I do.
Just exchange rings. Meredith, as you place this ring on Jerrit's finger, repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a reminder
as a reminder
that I will love,
that I will love,
honor, and cherish you
honor, and cherish you
in all times,
at all times,
in all places,
in all places,
and in all ways forever.
and always.
As you place this ring on Meredith's finger, repeat after me. I give you this ring as a reminder that I will love, honor, and cherish you at all times, in all places, and in all ways forever. Since the two of you have consented together in the presence of this company, I pronounce you husband and wife. Jerrit, you may kiss your bride. It didn't fall. It is my privilege to be the first to present the newlyweds, Meredith and Jerrit.